My name is Alexandra Snyder, and I'm a junior biomedical engineering major at the Herff College of Engineering. So I work with Dr. Bolin in his tissue engineering lab, and I work on tissue engineered vascular grafts. So right now, I'm working with near-field electrospinning as a technique to develop tubular materials to act as vascular grafts. And once we fabricate these, I test their mechanical properties to make sure that they are similar to natural blood vessels. Cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death worldwide, and current small diameter vascular grafts fail a large percent of the time. 30% of them fail within the first 6 months, and 50% fail within the first 2 years. So the goal of this research is to develop a vascular graft that will regenerate. So once it's in there, it'll be completely replaced by your own tissues. Eventually it'll dissolve, and what you'll have left is your own blood vessel again, instead of having a vascular graft left inside of you. So it'll take several years for something like this to reach the market, because currently we're not doing any in vivo testing or animal testing yet. We're still working on fabrication, maximizing mechanical properties to make sure that it is as similar to a natural blood vessel as we can get it. And we're also doing in vitro testing in the lab to make sure that the immune system won't reject it, because if the immune system has a bad response in a laboratory setting, like just adding cellular cells to the material in a lab, then we don't want to put it in the body. If it has a bad reaction in the lab, it'll have a bad reaction in the body. So I started shadowing in the lab October of my sophomore year, and then by the end of my sophomore year, I was being trained on this machine to fully take over the project that the graduating master's student was working on. And so since about April or May of my sophomore year, I've been working at this. So I've really enjoyed it. It can be frustrating sometimes when things don't work out. There's a lot of times where these prints don't turn out properly, and we have to figure out what went wrong. But some of that process is fun too. It's part of the research. I really enjoy it. I love working with all of the other people in this lab, figuring out what's wrong with my project, helping with their projects, and just having that collaborative experience in the lab. Before the lab, I didn't get a lot of preparation. I met with Dr. Bolin. I was told what the lab did. He sent me a few articles about what they were doing. But for the most part, I just kind of jumped in. The master's student before me trained me on the machine, and then suddenly it was mine. So when I was in the middle of my project, I presented this at the Works in Progress Symposium hosted by the Honors College. That gave me the opportunity to present at Posters at the Capitol. So we were able to present to legislatures in Nashville, the type of research we were doing. And then I've also written a paper that is currently under review by a journal that will hopefully be published sometime soon. For anyone who is hesitant to do something like this, I would say just try it. There's no harm in trying to do research. If it doesn't work out, then research isn't for you. You can always go and try to find something that does suit you, but there's no harm in trying to do research. Most professors will let you give it a try, even if you end up not liking it or your project doesn't work out.